When I became a father, it was one of those things that everyone tries to clean themselves up. They try and clean up their act and become a better person. And I really don't like that. I think it's very muddled thinking because everyone has like a dark side. And I think if you repress that, then you're going to have problems later on in your life. You're going to get very depressed because you've squashed this stuff, this want to go out and do something crazy and depraved, whatever your thing might be. But you push it down to a part of your body where it can't do any good doing that, and then it erupts at some point with doubt, and you get depressed. And I personally don't think that's the right thing to do. How would I define myself as a poet? How would I define myself? Fat. Bold and fat. I wouldn't define myself as a poet. I mean, I don't think it's down to me to define me. I think that's a little bit weird. I'm pretty sure that some definitions of, if you ask other people what they think of me, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would say bad things. And on the flip side, a lot of people would say really, really good things. So as a poet, if you like my work and you understand my mentality, then I'm your poet. And it was when I was in university that I was introduced to Jack Kerouac and Allen Ginsberg and, Emily Dickinson and Charles Bukowski. Charles Bukowski, gets a bad rap, I think. But he's a fantastic poet. He's so simple. And the whole Beat Generation and what they were trying to do and achieve with language, they literally invented a different type of poetry. They took poetry in a completely different direction. And it wasn't until I started reading them that I found someone with a similar voice to me. I mean, I read a lot of Walt Whitman. I'm quite a big fan of, Uncle Walt. I want to get more people into poetry. It's one of those funny situations that I don't understand why it's not more popular. I know that slam is popular, but that's a form of entertainment, in my opinion. Some people would definitely disagree with me. In my opinion, though, slam poetry is more about performance. Poetry is a refined form of a difficult art form. Writing is difficult. Anyone that's a writer will say the discipline it takes to do this is intense sometimes. And poetry is a refined form of a difficult art form. So I want to get more people into it. I don't want people to think that poetry you can't get into it because you don't think you're smart enough to get into it.